Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. Okay guys, so today, right, I'm gonna need for you guys to go ahead and pour you a glass of wine. So as you can see, I already have mine. We're about to get into something that I love so much, okay? We're gonna talk about fragrances. We're gonna talk about my favorite fragrances that I just love to wear. Y'all, listen, when I tell you it's something about it. It's something about smelling good and looking good at the same time that just does something to me every single day. Okay, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button below, and also make sure you guys hit that notification bell so that way you're notified every time videos go up. Okay love, so without further ado, let's get into this video.
When I go with confidence, when I go with roll our hips and take a sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go.
Okay love, so the first fragrance that we're going to talk about is, see if I can zoom in for y'all, Kayali White Flower number 57. As you guys can see by the bottle, I don't play no games when it comes to her, okay? I do not play no games. So let me just listen y'all. Oh my god. This fragrance is my signature fragrance. Like, not even gonna lie to y'all, this is my signature fragrance. If you smell me and I smell like sweet, warm sugar cookie kind of, it's this one. It has that hint of vanilla in it actually. I took some notes, so don't judge me if you see me, if you're looking down or whatever. If you see me looking down, it's because I took notes and I didn't want to, you know, mess this up. Okay love, so the first note that you smell, whatever, you're gonna get tuberose. It's definitely floral, very floral. It has that vanilla scent that I love so much. It's woody, it's fruity, it's powdery, it has animalic in it. Like, y'all, trust me. What I do with it? Listen, get her. This fragrance came out in 2020, so it's not too old, like 3 years old. So the bottle that I have right now is the 1.7 fluid ounce. I paid about $118 for this bottle right here, and it's a nice size. Like, honestly, I spray this fragrance like a lot, and I'm real generous with my fragrances. I'm all over the place. But yeah, so this one is definitely okay my loves. Like, the next fragrance is this Victor and Rolf. You guys probably can't see the name on it, but anywho, it's called Good Fortune. Now this is one of my newest fragrances. Not really that new, but I probably had it for maybe about 4 months. So you guys can see how much I have used so far. So don't get discouraged, honey, because she hasn't used that much of her. Let me tell you, this fragrance, hold on, let's spray it, because I feel like I need to give you guys in real time like what she smells like. So let's see. Okay, so she is very much businesswoman. Like, I can see me, or see walking into like a conference room. Yeah, she's very much businesswoman. She's one of them, like, I'm sitting at the boardroom and I'm not playing no games because I am her. This is her. I love this fragrance. Oh my god, this fragrance came out in 2022. So the bottle that I have here is about the 1.7 fluid ounce, and I paid about $142 for it. I actually got it from Ulta. When I went to the store, it was between this and Prada Paradox, and I'm not gonna lie, if you love Prada Paradox, smell this. I put the Prada Paradox back for this. I could not leave her in the store. She was coming home with me. She was definitely coming home with me. I want to get the notes for you guys so you can know like what's in it. So the main accords are white flower, vanilla, of course. If you guys will notice throughout my fragrances, you'll hear a lot of the same notes in it, because I like the same thing. My top note is always vanilla. It has vanilla in it, I'm gonna definitely go for it. Vanilla is soft, spicy, floral, fresh, sweet, powdery. Ain't it? Like, it's, y'all, get her. Like, I have a lot of fragrances, but she's definitely businesswoman. She's the one that don't play no games. She coming and she gives boss, very much boss. Okay, love, so Here is fragrance number 3. Okay, let's first off, let's check out the bottle. Like I said, I am a sucker for a really good bottle. So let's check her out. Really simple, really elegant. I really love the bottle. Here I have the 3.4 fluid ounce of the Valentino Voce Viva, and I paid about $156 for her. Actually, I think I got this as a gift. I think my sisters or my mom brought this for me. But y'all, when I smelled this in the stores, that's just, y'all know we gotta go ahead and just smell it now. We just gotta just go ahead and just spray it. I could sit here all day and just spray my fragrances. I ain't even lying to you. Okay, so this is one of my go-tos as well. So like if I am going to like a wedding or a baby shower or just somewhere where I have to dress up, because I love to dress up, right? If I'm going somewhere where I'm trying to be sexy, sensual, you know, all the goodness, I'm gonna pull her out. She's the one I'm gonna pull out. She's the one that's gonna make me feel, whew, she's just gonna make me feel like that girl. She's real, like I'm her. She stands out. You can't walk past her without noticing her. Like you gonna notice her in the room. She's that girl. Let's take a look at the notes for it. So the notes is citrus, white floral, vanilla, powdery, warm, spicy, musky, woody, and amamilic again. So this one right here, that vanilla scent hits every single time. Like I told y'all, if it got vanilla in it, your girl is buying it. It hits. Like I'm not one of those people that just want to smell like a vanilla cookie. I need my fragrance just to have a hint of it, and that hint just take it overboard. So yeah, she's getting picked up every single time. I literally, that's why I kind of chipped the bottle a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but I take her with me. She goes out of town with me, the whole bottle. So the next fragrance that we're gonna go for is the Giorgio Armani My Way Intense. Okay, so remember earlier when I said that there wasn't a fragrance that I was able to beat my Kayali white flower? This is she. This is her. This is her. Let's talk about it real quick. Just real. Let's talk about the bottle. Very, very elegant, very sexy. Like, it's the details for me. Like on the top of this little gold bar, it has Giorgio Armani like written across it, and then it has like My Way written in like blue. I don't know if you guys can see that too much. And then of course it has the Giorgio Armani at the bottom. It's just, y'all. Okay, so it's story time, right? I went into Dillard's. I think it was Dillard's. So I went into Dillard's, and I do this often. Like sometimes when I just want to get out of the house, I'll go to Macy's, Dillard's, any place, and just go around and sniff different perfumes, Ulta, Sephora, and see what they have out there. Any new fragrances, anything that I love. And this was the one that stood out to me. And honestly, I smelled her through the bottle. Now let me talk about it for a second. Let's spray her. Let's spray her, cause baby. Okay, this fragrance, she is literally the only fragrance that I have that I would say the only fragrance that I have that reminds me or that is so much like my personality is her. Let me explain it. Okay, she comes off very shy, comes off very quiet, right? She don't say much. She's scoping out things, right? But it's something about her when you walk up to her, when you get close to her, you experience her, you want more. You realize like, dang, like it's something about her. It's something, I want more of her. Like I'm in love with her. Like she's very subtle. Like she's not the one that's busting in the room and demanding the attention. No, she's not her. But you notice her. She's like in the back, in the cut. And then when you get up close to her, you just can't resist yourself. Like for real, this perfume is my person. I love this fragrance. Like y'all, when I smelled her, I said, oh, she's interesting. Very much interesting. She's very subtle. She's not She's not trying to be seen. Oh, but you see her. You definitely see her, but you don't really know. You see her, but you ain't really understood yet. You got to get closer. So anybody that's up in that area, in that perimeter of her, you realize, like, yeah, she that girl. This is her. Listen, I know a lot of times women want the fragrance that you smell them as soon as they enter the room. Now, I'll have fragrances like that. She's not her. That's not her. She's the one that comes into the room. You notice her, but you don't really pay attention to her. She's really like me. You notice her, but you don't really pay attention to her until you get close to her, until you interact with her, and then you realize, it's something special about her. She's the one. I am in love with this fragrance, y'all. When I smelled it, and this is like my newest fragrance. My sister brought this for me for my birthday. Like, and I'm trying to be easy on her. Like, I don't want to weigh her down how I do Kayali. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. But y'all, it's something about her. Ooh, anywho, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it for a second. So she came out in 2021. So I have the 3 fluid ounces. If I'm not mistaken, this is the 3 fluid ounces, and I paid around about $155 for her. So a little pricey. Most of my fragrances are between the $100 range. I don't have really many that hits that 200. Like, there's a few, but it's not many. Her main, of course, is white flower. There we go again. Tuberose, citrus, vanilla, of course. It's woody. She's powdery and she's sweet. Y'all ever wanted a fragrance just because of the hype, but you knew something about it was gonna be it for you? Y'all, okay, I wanted this Jimmy Choo I Want You Forever. It's been a while since I wanted it, and I never smelt it, but it was something about it. It was the bottle, and I kept hearing, so I'm a part of this fragrance group, and I kept hearing the girls talking about it. The girls just kept talking about it, and I said, I want this fragrance. Something about this fragrance, I want this fragrance. So I went inside Belk one day, right? So I went through and I smelled the regular Jimmy Choo I Want You, and that one just didn't hit. It ain't hit like it was supposed to hit. And then I got to her. First off, let's just examine this bottle. Look at her. So it's the gold top. Now, a lot of people, just to let y'all know, this top don't go off when you buy it, because I almost pulled the top off and messed up my whole bottle. It would have been sick. But the top actually sprays, so let's just take it. It sprays, and then it's the details. Like I said, written in gold around the top, it says Jimmy Choo on it. Like, and then like right there it says it. Okay, so let's talk about her real quick. Now, she is the one that demands the attention in the room. She's the one. Now, it's not very bold like that YSL. I know y'all know what I'm talking about when I talk about the YSL Libre. She's the one that demands the attention, but she also like, look at me but don't talk to me. That's her. That's her. When I'm on my y'all, I can't get enough. I know y'all probably think I do this with all my fragrances, which I do, but there's some that just hit every single time, and there's some that you can just wear every occasion. She's her, to me now, because I know y'all might say, oh, she's a winter, she's a fall, she's a spring. No, 365, night and day, 24/7. This is her. So Jimmy Choo I Want You, she came out in 2022. So here I have the 3.3 fluid ounces. My husband brought this in for me as a gift, and I want to say it ran about $132. So honestly, not too bad. Listen, for the smell, Jimmy, you should have hyped up the price. She could have been my 300. Okay, love. So the next fragrance that we're gonna be talking about is the Burberry Her. Now, forgive me if I say this wrong. So Burberry Her Elixir de Parfum. I got a little French in me. I'm just playing. Okay, so the Burberry Her Elixir de Parfum, she came out and was launched at 2022. So she's, again, not that old, pretty young. I have the 3.3 fluid ounce, and it was about $165. Okay, let's talk about her. Let's talk about her. Let's talk about her. Okay, now this is my honest opinion. When you first spray her, she don't do it for you. At least for me. When I first sprayed her, she just didn't do it for me. But it's there you go. It's once it's settled. It's once it sit for a little while. She the one that's gonna surprise you. She the jack in the box. She surprises you. Cause when I first sprayed her, I was like, no ma'am, that ain't it. And then I took it and I sprayed it on my skin. Now, what's very important when you're going fragrance shopping, you guys, is not just to use these little sample sticks or whatever to spray on. You have to spray it on your skin, and the reason why is because different fragrances match your body chemistry different. So the same way that this Burberry Her might smell on me, it may not smell that same way on you. So yeah, once I let her sit, and I walked around the store for a while, and I'm like, dang, there's something that I smell that I need. And I went back and it was her. So let's get into her notes and let's see why I love her so much. Let's talk about it. So of course her main accords are very fruity. So you can literally smell the fruits. You can smell the fruits in it. She's powdery. The powdery, it does stand out. Now the vanilla that it has in it, you don't really smell the vanilla like that. It's really like hidden in the back. Yeah, you don't smell the vanilla like you do like any other fragrances, but you definitely get that powdery and that fruity smell, that white floral. You definitely get that. Those are the scents that stands out a lot more. It also has amber. Amber is really good, y'all. Amber, jasmine, those type of scents inside fragrances, that's all. It's gonna always be a 10 out of 10 for me. So last but certainly not least, Rihanna Fenty. Let's talk about her. Let's talk about Rihanna Fenty. Let's talk about her. So hold up, we got a spray. We got a sprayer. Just need a little. Okay, so let's talk about her. I gotta be honest. When I first sprayed this, I went to Sephora and I sprayed this fragrance, and when I first sprayed it, it gave me a peace scent. And I was like, Riri, are you sure? Are you sure? I don't know, Riri. I don't think we're sure about this one. So I'm still, fanning it. Giving it a moment, fanning it around, giving it a moment. And I was like, wait a minute. I don't own anything like this. And it's something about this fragrance. I'm not sure what it is. And to this day, I don't know what the fragrance is. What about it that attracts me to this fragrance? Because I have nothing like this in my collection. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But every time I spray it, that first whiff, of course, it smells a little pea-ish. A little woody, very much woody, but it's interesting. I can't figure it out, and because I can't figure it out, what I love so much about it and what scent it is, and whatever the scent is that's in here, I don't have it. It's not in any. If it is in any of my other fragrances, it's not as loud and as bold as it is in this Fenty. I talk about body chemistry. You have to make sure. Don't just buy it. This is not a fragrance that you blind buy. And I know a lot of people is like into like blind buying fragrances and stuff like that. not Fenty, not this one. And I'm gonna tell you why. Is because she can mix poorly with your body chemistry, or she can mix great like me. Rihanna came out with this fragrance. She launched it in 2021. So, and it's a 2.5 fluid ounce is the one that I have. And honestly, this bottle, I expected a little better, but at the same time, it's Riri. Riri could never do no wrong. Let's talk about it. This bottle is just, it's beautiful. It could have did, she could have spiced it up a little bit, but she didn't really have to. She didn't really have to. I think this one was about $140. I think I got it from Ulta. Yeah, let's talk about the notes in it though. Okay, so it's rose, it's citrus, it's definitely fruity, but you don't get fruity. You don't smell no fruits. The fruits is not there. Okay, after it sits, I get a whiff, like a small, like real quick. I can see the fruity. I can see it. Floral, I'm not gonna give her floral. Musky, definitely. Now, if you're not one of the girls that loves musky, she's not for you. She's not for you. And I'm not like a big musky person, but it's certain fragrances that is musky. Like I have a Tom Ford that's musky. She's for me. She works for me. Patchouli, it might be the patchouli that's in here that's making me inquisitive. Like, it might be the patchouli. It might be. She's sweet. Don't really get much sweet until the end. Aromatic, you definitely get aromatic. Aromatic is definitely in here, and then warm, spicy, you get that as well. But the fruit, the floral, not too much. You don't really, that's not the smell that stands out to you. I can see the aromatic though. Alright loves, I really hope that you really enjoyed this video and just kind of got understanding and some knowledge or something on any of these fragrances. And I hope that you guys go and grab some of these fragrances, because I will not lead you guys down the wrong path. Trust me, I won't. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and come back and see me again. See you guys next time.